I saw the treasuries of all the winds. I saw how he had furnished with them the whole creation, and the firm foundations of the earth. I saw the cornerstone of the earth. I saw the four winds, which bear the earth and the firmament of the heaven. And I saw how the winds stretch out the vaults of heaven, and have their station between heaven and earth. These are the pillars of the heaven. I saw the winds of heaven which turn, and bring the circumference of the sun and all the stars to their setting. I saw the winds on the earth carrying the clouds. I saw the path of the angels. I saw at the end of the earth the firmament of the heaven above. For on the first day he created the heavens which are above, and the earth, and the waters, and all the spirits which serve before him, the angels of the presence, and the angels of sanctification, and the angels of the spirit of fire, and the angels of the spirit of the winds, and the angels of the spirit of the clouds, and of darkness, and of snow, and of hail, and of hoarfrost, and the angels of the voices, and of the thunder, and of the lightning, and the angels of the spirits of cold, and of heat, and of winter, and of spring, and of autumn, and of summer, and of all the spirits of his creatures, which are in the heavens and on the earth. He created the abysses, and the darkness, eventide and night, and the light, dawn and day, which he hath prepared in the knowledge of his heart. According to many scriptures, there are angels of the winds, and they have certain things that they do. Just like the angels of the rain and the clouds, they govern the rain that falls on the earth. Whether you believe in angels or not, it's at least something to think about when we're talking about the winds, because of sound, the speed of sound, how if you go faster than sound can move through the air, a phenomenon happens that is only known about by doing this. A sonic boom is something that happens beneath the area where something is going supersonic. And when the shuttle, or in this day and age, Falcon 9 rockets come back into the Earth's atmosphere from being outside the Earth's atmosphere, there's a sonic boom. And the four winds are held by four angels, and this has something to do with the destruction mentioned in the book of Revelation. And after these things I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads.
All right, made it back. All right.
Holy mother.
twin sonic booms heralding Atlantis' arrival at the Florida spaceport.
Was that a nipple? Don't like that, huh? What's that? Cool. Space shuttle.
4 minutes to touchdown.
Holy crap!
That was a space shuttle, Tina.
Yeah.
That was a space shuttle. Look at what I'm getting this. I'm getting this on camera.
Unusual for this last landing, right, Greg?
There are, and as I mentioned, once we hear that boom, we always like to see it for ourselves with the naked eye. That's when we.
How's the sonic boom? Yeah. Bunches of Hollywood out here. But we're like, look at this trajectory. We're like right on top of it. We're exactly underneath it.
There are a lot of people who say that this rocket launching stuff is all fake. And there's several things that you hear about that. But there's some proof that some of this is not fake. And if we look at just videos taken of rockets launching, we can tell that they are moving faster than the speed of sound very shortly after the launch, and they keep going. You would only assume that they accelerate through that whole time that you can see them. And the sonic booms. We know of something that has been experienced probably all throughout time, and it's something called a meteor, or that's what we call it anyway. And that's where something comes into the atmosphere from outside of our world. And it very much makes the same sound as one of these rockets re-entering the Earth's atmosphere. Let's compare the two.
What? Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Oh.
We actually see the same thing happening. We see visually the meteor come in, or the rocket come in, and both of them are moving faster than the sound can move through the air. So that's why we hear a sonic boom. And they're re-entering from outside of the Earth into the Earth, and they're going very fast. The only difference is the rockets have engines to arrest the velocity. So just like with the meteor, there is a sonic boom because it's moving faster than the sound can get to the ground.
Yeah. 1, 2.
And sonic booms can be destructive.
Another series of booms hit, and at that point, we seen the glass shatter out of the back of her truck.
Sonic booms causing destruction. The loud noises could be heard from Port Charlotte to Sanibel Island yesterday. They caused a lot of confusion about exactly what was going on, and as you can see, they also left behind some damage. 4 in Your Corner's Malcolm Johnson speaking with one man who's now looking at paying for a new rearview window after it shattered from the sound.
That's right, Amy. It's not every day that you hear about a sonic boom. So just to refresh everyone's memory, it's caused when planes surpass the speed of sound, causing a boom that can be felt down here on land. Today, I met a man who wants to know, now that the rear view of his truck is blown out, who's going to pay for it? If you've heard the loud booms over the last few days in Southwest Florida, you're not the only one wondering what it is.
Maybe it was a gunshot?
Nope, not a gunshot, but a sonic boom. The Key West Naval Air Station tells me by phone it's caused by jets flying overhead training on their way to the Gulf of Mexico.
Never seen anything like this from a sonic boom.
So after we have talked about this, let me read Enoch chapter 57 to you. And it came to pass after this that I saw another host of wagons and men riding thereon, and coming on the winds from the east and from the west to the south. And the noise of their wagons was heard. And when this turmoil took place, the holy ones from heaven remarked it, and the pillars of the earth were moved from their place. And the sound thereof was heard from one end of heaven to the other in one day. So Enoch saw some men riding on wagons on the winds, and it was the noise from their wagons and turmoil that moved the pillars of the earth out of their place. And the sound was heard from one end of heaven to the other in one day. And in Enoch chapter 60, it says this: In the year 500, in the 7th month, on the 14th day of the month, in the life of Enoch, in that parable I saw how a mighty quaking made the heaven of heavens to quake, and the host of the Most High and the angels, 1,000 thousands and 10,000 times 10,000, were disquieted with a great disquiet. And the head of days sat on the throne of his glory, and the angels and the righteous stood around him. And a great trembling seized me, and fear took hold of me, and my loins gave way, and dissolved were my reins, and I fell upon my face. And Michael sent another angel from among the holy ones, and he raised me up, and when he had raised me up, my spirit returned. For I had not been able to endure the look of this host, and the commotion, and the quaking of the heaven. in that book of Revelation, at the end of the world, Satan deceived the whole world. And one of the great signs and wonders that he did was make fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceive the world by doing that. Don't be deceived. Some trust in chariots, and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. They are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. Save, Lord, let the King hear us when we call.